Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. And it's Anthony in at the point. And for the Spurs, in the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the one. Well, here we are, Clark, in the thick of the regular season. Must be hard for teams to maintain that focus game to game.
You know, I think it can be, but by and large, I think teams do focus on the here and now, one game at a time. I know that's cliche-ish, but it's the only way that you can really approach it. You've got to look at it one game at a time. Each game is an opportunity to build towards what you're trying to become as a team. Staying motivated, it's part of your job. That's how I look at it. You're assigned a task. This is what you do. Do it the best you can every time you step on the floor.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And he makes the first.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Fox hits them both. And Craig with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Now Fox. After Cole Anthony missed from long range.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Turner with a screen on Fox. Now here's Anthony. Kuzma inside. Covered by Vassell. Shot clock at 3. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony again missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
To the inside. Here's Giannis. It's tipped. And Fox has it in the corner. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Porter's checked in for Trent.
Number 7, Kevin Porter Jr.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
And he can't get the first one. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Castle finds Wembanyama. Castle against Porter. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Back to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. A pass to Fox. Sinks the triple. Fox has got 5.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Giannis. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Now Sohan. Here's the screen. Outside, Fox. Off target from outside. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. Anthony, the pass to Kuzma. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Down low, here's Wembanyama. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Kuzma. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Shot, high post. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs leading by 3. Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Gary Trent. Hey, Allie, what are they saying over there?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Milwaukee did provide some information. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. It is a major loss right in the thick of the season. Other guys will have to step up. Let's see who answers the call.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling. Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Bucks trail by 5. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Wembanyama. No good. Shot missing. The The Bucks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Out to Kuzma. Over Sohan. Offensive rebound. Turner passes to Porter. A second chance effort. And Turner with the lay-in.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound in the bucket.
Wembanyama, right side. Back to Vassell. Here's Sohan. From outside, off the mark. The Bucks trail. Outside Anthony. And a wide open look for Porter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch and shoot jumper.
Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. They can't stop the run with that one.
I got him.
Giannis high post. Sohan's there. Antetokounmpo kicks to Turner. On the wing, Fox. Covered by Anthony. Pass to Castle. Now Fox. Now Wembanyama. Shoots over Turner. Sohan tipped back in for 2. Sohan's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
This is what Sohan brings to this team. Energy, rebounding, and that ability to keep plays alive with his activity.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Get up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Rollins checked in for Milwaukee. Turner, the bounce pass. Outside, Porter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in.
Now into the lineup for San Antonio, number 8, Kelly Olynyk.
Johnson against Rollins. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Turner's got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Rollins following the bucket by the Spurs. Bucks passing it around. And Giannis gets it to go.
Assist goes to Kevin Porter Jr.
Spurs trail by 3. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Olynyk, a screen on Porter. Clock at 6. Pass to Waters. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Bucks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Back to Antetokounmpo. Got a hand on it, and they'll get another chance. They get it back. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And how about the numbers here for Porter? He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
San Antonio making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis comes in for Turner. And it's Prince in for Kyle Kuzma. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Fox against Rollins. To the paint. Here's Giannis. Sinks that one from the post. Antetokounmpo's got 11. In a deep 3 from Fox. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bucks.
Their chemistry, that's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Prince. And it's Sims in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Fox. His last outing, 16 points for him.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Prince can't hit. San Antonio trailing here. Floats one, and Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Spurs. GA here about 3 levels scored. But is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And the Bucks making a change here. Livingston's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Portis. Porter finds Portis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Smith checked in for the Bucks. San Antonio on defense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up from the corner, and he knocks down the jumper. Porter's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
One of the things Porter Jr. has done is really improved as a decision maker. Excellent pick and roll action there.
Here's Fox, picks it out to Johnson, and stolen by Prince. Porter passes to Rollins. Back to Porter. Outside Portis, 5 on the clock. Here's Rollins. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Fox. Johnson against Prince. Here's Fox. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Portis kicks to Smith. Pass to Porter. And here is Prince. He's guarded by Johnson. Portis a screen on Fox. And they call an illegal screen here. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Devin Vassell.
And you can see the scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Smith, and Anthony subbed in for Kevin Porter. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Number 5, the Spurs.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside, Fox. Four on the clock. And that one, good. Fox has got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs. Antetokounmpo against Olynyk. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the wing right side, and stolen by Barnes. Here's Fox. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And it's 13 points for De'Aaron Fox. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And Fox gets it to go.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take them because he is pedal to the metal right now.
And here's Anthony for 3. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. Ren Benyama with it. Guarded now by Prince. Count the basket. Fox has got 17.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now Prince. Following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt.
Prince staying alert and dishing the rock there.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 14-6 run. Fox feeling it out a bit. Johnson outside. Olynyk sets a screen for Johnson. 3 on the clock. Lets a floater go. Unable to get that one. Anthony with the defensive effort. Rollins the pass to Giannis. Inside. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Rollins.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his team.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
San Antonio, welcome to the Spurs Squad. Fans of you, San Antonio, welcome to the Spurs Squad.
Spurs. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Vassell comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Castle is subbed in for Fox. Milwaukee also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Taurean Prince. And Porter subbed in for Rollins. Castle with it. Still scoreless. Wembanyama outside. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing by 5. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Castle, first personal foul.
Rollins checked in for the Bucks.
Milwaukee substitution, number 13, Ryan Rollins.
Giannis a screen on Castle. Giannis punches it home.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Anthony against Vassell. Castle on the wing. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Bucks trail by 3. And here's Kuzma. On the wing, Giannis. Here's Castle. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 8.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Kuzma kicks to Antetokounmpo. Outside Turner, uncovered, and it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Assist goes to
Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Vassell with it. Now Anthony defending.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Johnson for 3. Doesn't go for it. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal.
Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Second team
Like
foul.
seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing the whistle.
For San Antonio, they've hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
That one is off.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in. And he's good on the second.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 13. Rebound by Sohan. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Castle finds Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Vassell. Pass to Sohan. Here's Castle. Another shot. Here's Wembanyama. Great D that time from Giannis. Bucks trail by 4. Prince dishes to Anthony. On the wing, Giannis. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. To the middle, here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Spurs lead by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kitty.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie was Kitty.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Milwaukee with the ball. 6-point game. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. Tries the spin move. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Wembanyama passes to Fox. The shape. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to the wing. Here's Kuzma. No good on the triple. Spurs leading by 4. You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside Anthony. Over to the left wing. Kuzma against Vassell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
Kyle Kuzma, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Sohan. Now here's Vassell. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Guys, back to you.
Clearly a new wrinkle. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Right on the money, Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
numbers for Kyle Kuzma. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Outside Anthony. Kuzma outside. The shot. San Antonio with the rebound. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Count it good.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Anthony against Fox. Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo inside. No hands there. Antetokounmpo, no good. Vassell kicks to Fox. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Antetokounmpo against Vassell. Back to Antetokounmpo. Out to Kuzma. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. Kuzma's got 8 points.
You gotta be cognizant of where Kuzma is at all times. A really dependable shooter from the perimeter.
Outside, Fox. Vassell outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Vassell's got 5 points now this quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Turner. Now here's Anthony. Porter looking it over. Rebounded by Castle.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And he's got it going down. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Bucks trail by 9. Kuzma outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Powers through inside. Giannis.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And the Spurs another 3.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Checked in for the Spurs. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Portis is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And Anthony's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 10. Turner with a screen on Fox. Let's go. And it's Turner finishing it off.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Anthony against Fox. And it's sent back by Turner. Now here's Kuzma. 8 points for him. Now Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter, no luck. San Antonio leading by 8. Up top, Fox. Turner covering. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Turner with a screen on Fox. Outside Turner lets it go with a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bucks trail by 10. Anthony kicks to Portis. Porter against Castle. Here's Kuzma. Good on the triple. Kuzma's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
Milwaukee's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Kuzma. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game. Spurs leading by 7. One thing this team loves about Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he scores the ball.
Yes, he does. He's a walking bucket. You know, we've seen him average about 20 per game for a season, and the one thing you don't have to worry about with Kevin Porter Jr., he's going to keep it in attack mode all the time.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some changes. Torian Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony. Here's Johnson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. So it's the Bucks now. 9-point game. Pass to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. A rebound by the Spurs. Waters got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Porter dishes to Turner. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Olynyk has the open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. Rollins against Johnson. Down low. Here's Turner. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Porter.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Johnson, the pass to Cornette. They set the pick, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
A.J. Green, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
A.J. Green.
Bucks trail by 10.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Johnson dishes to Olynyk. Count it. Olynyk's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The court awareness improving with time. Johnson with a great pass there.
Inside, Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
The shot, no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Let's get stops. Focus on the stops. If you like your shots and they start falling, you still got to get stopped. Hang on your defense.
And that's Doc Rivers doing some simple math for his team, guys. Wanting them to do more than just match baskets.
Yeah, tremendous effort they're showing on the offensive end. They need some of that, though, on the defensive side of the ball. They've got to start working together on that end of the floor.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Rollins is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 14. Pass to Coffey. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo cannot be stopped.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
To the inside. Here's Cornette, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Jackson, he's checked in from here, Coffey. And that one falls for Cornette. Bucks trail by 15. Portis with it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Portis a screen on Barnes. Back to Portis from past the arc. A rebound by the Spurs.
I think everybody in the building expecting them to make that collective shot.
Outside, Fox. Back to Barnes. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pans the shot with nobody near him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Giannis. Giannis just too much inside.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately.
Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Outside, Fox. And it comes off the front of the rim. Bucks trail by 15. Pass to Rollins. To the left side wing. Here's Kuzma. Rebound by Olynyk. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Rollins. Right side, Portis. Good defense by Wembanyama. Johnson surveying the floor. On the wing, Fox. Covered by Rollins. It's Fox with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got 21 in the game.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside, Fox. Rebound, Milwaukee. Kuzma, right side. Antetokounmpo.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Spurs leading by 17. Outside, Fox. It's rebounded by Portis.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
To the middle. Pass to Rollins. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Johnson kicks to Fox. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Giannis.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Out to Kuzma. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists here tonight. Barnes passes to Johnson. Back to Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Wembanyama finds Barnes. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Kuzma. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Fox passes to Barnes. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. He gets that one. Wembanyama's got 16 points here in the second half. Here's Portis. Kuzma outside. Here he goes. Portis inside the three-point line. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wembanyama down low. Covered by Rollins. Here's Olynyk. He nails the jump shot. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Turner's checked in for Bobby Portis. Porter comes in for Taurean Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. A moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Kuzma. And here is Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Outside Anthony. And get the 3. San Antonio leading by 18. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the
with the rebound. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now Anthony. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Fox. Now Kuzma. Launches it. Knocks down the three.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Cohen with the screen. Outside, Wembanyama. He's off from three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, he was a man-child menace on the board, outworking everybody. Boy, that's a tone setter for this team, too.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now, our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.